Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Gamer Couple. Today we're going to be showing you 10 advanced pro tips for Fortnite Chapter 2. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this video, and if you'd like to support us, feel free to use code GAMERCOUPLE in the Fortnite item shop. Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Now real quick, we wanted to give a huge shout out to our longtime partner Pro Guides. Whenever people are looking to improve, we always suggest checking them out. They've recently added tons of new features including pro analysis videos, courses with pros, and all new trending articles on the latest news. So if you want to improve and really start competing, make sure to check out Pro Guides. The Benji Fishy and Mongrel courses are incredible, and they're even adding more pros soon. If you guys didn't know, they also have a great YouTube tips channel as well. A link to Pro Guides will be in the description below. Coming in at number 10, we have bee hopping off umbrellas to land faster than everyone else. Whenever landing at any POI with umbrellas on top of the roof, you can actually land on top of the umbrella and bee hop off of it to the floor. This could be an amazing strategy when landing at highly contested areas like sweaty sands and can be an amazing advantage for early game fights. This does take a bit of practice to get down perfectly, but once you get the timing down, it's definitely worth it. Even if you land just a few seconds on the ground before other people, it's going to give you a higher chance of finding a weapon and shields faster than everyone else. So if you don't use this technique, we highly recommend learning it and using it to your advantage. Coming in at number 9, we have a new way to do full speed EJ dashes. As you guys know, Epic nerfed EJ dashes so that they don't push you as far as they used to. This nerf, along with mobility items being removed, makes it really hard to outrun the storm in certain situations. Luckily, there's still a way to do EJ dashes at full speed, it just takes a little practice to learn. Whenever you place a floor, it stops the momentum after dashing, but placing a ramp doesn't stop the momentum. So if you go up one story and continue to EJ dash off of it and then land onto another ramp, you can continue to get full speed dashes to outrun the storm. The pacing of these dashes are just a little different from the original, but once you get them down, they can be used in every situation that the original dash was used for. Coming in at number 8, we have using the bandage gun to reduce fall damage. Nothing is worse than dying to fall damage, and it seems like it's been happening to a lot more people in Chapter 2. With no mobility in the game, people have been falling from build fights a lot more and taking way more fall damage than they used to. This tip isn't completely game changing, but it can definitely help you out in a lot of situations. Whenever you fall from a build fight, simply shoot the bandage gun at your feet as soon as you hit the ground. If you master the timing, you can replenish your health at the same time as you take the fall damage. Pros have been using this technique since Chapter 2 came out, and it's super helpful against the current RPG meta. Coming in at number 7, we have building above the water while swimming to protect yourself. The new swimming mechanic that was added to Fortnite has been absolutely amazing, but it's definitely easy to get lasered while swimming. What a lot of people don't know is that you can actually build above yourself while swimming to protect yourself from incoming fire. To do this, simply build a wall and attach a floor to it, or attach a floor to the land next to you and continue to hold turbo build while swimming. This allows you to swim through the water while constantly building above yourself to block incoming damage. This works particularly well when using the current of the river to speed up yourself while rotating. Doing this technique is extremely simple, but it's one that's really effective. This tip can burn through materials super quick though, so make sure you're only using it when you really need it. Coming in at number 6, we have 3 new tips for fishing. The first is that you can break barrels around the map for a guaranteed fishing pole. If you ever have a hard time finding a fishing pole while looting, or just don't want to carry one in your inventory, you can simply go to any barrel on a dock and break it for a guaranteed fishing rod. The second tip we have is super simple, but one that can definitely save your life. Since fishing has come out, it's been way too easy to snipe people while they're fishing. To counter this, just make sure you're always moving, strafing, and crouching while fishing to not get sniped. And the last tip we have for fishing is our personal favorite, and it's the absolute safest way to do it. If you want to guarantee a safe time while fishing, simply create a 1x1 around yourself and then edit a door. Now open the door, cast out your line, and then close the door. This will allow you to fish completely safe behind 4 walls without any worry of taking damage. Fishing has definitely been an amazing addition to the game, and if you guys know any more tricks, make sure to let us know. Coming in at number 5, we have 3 tips for the new boat that was added to Fortnite. The first is that it's actually a great vehicle for rotating on land. Although it does get a little clunky on land, it still is the fastest way to rotate on the map. Taking the boat off the lake may feel weird at first, but it's an insanely fast way to move around the map. The second tip we have for the boat is to emote on it as a passenger. Emotes that have a lot of movement like the worm make you almost impossible to hit while riding along as a passenger. So next time you're squatting up on the boat, make sure the passengers are all emoting for a quick advantage. The last tip we have for the boat is very situational, but it's still a great one to know. If you ever fall from a build fight and a boat is below you, you can spam your interact key to land in the boat without taking any fall damage. You probably won't use this tip a whole lot, but it's definitely still a good one to know. Coming in at number 4, we have a really goofy way to get wins every single game. If you're someone who only cares about getting wins, or if you're someone who hasn't gotten a win yet, then this strategy will definitely interest you. To do this, you're going to need a full squad and you're going to need to land at Slurpy Swamp. Once you land there, everyone in your squad needs to grab a fishing pole immediately and start fishing. While you're fishing, make sure that everyone is placing all their healing items on a floor in front of the slurp stream. Standing in the slurp river will heal you while fishing, allowing you to survive for a ton of zones. Once everyone fishes for over 10 minutes, let everyone else get knocked by the storm and have one player stand next to the healing inside the slurp stream. If done correctly, you can out-heal the storm for the entire game with fish, getting you guaranteed wins. This way of getting wins is very tedious. It's not really that exciting, but it's definitely a fun thing to try out with friends and can result in a ton of easy wins. Coming in at number 3, we have the importance of ammo boxes now. In the past, a lot of people would just ignore ammo boxes because they weren't super needed to do well in game. But with the addition of Chapter 2, Fortnite added new ammo boxes that can drop more than just ammo. These special ammo boxes have medkits, minis, and other healing items as well. Not only that, but with RPGs being as common as they are, getting those extra rockets from ammo boxes is really nice. With this season, loot is very spread out as well, making ammo boxes even more worth getting. Holly Hedges has so many of these special ammo boxes, but if you learn where they spawn around the map, they'll grant you a major advantage. So if you're someone who didn't get a lot of ammo boxes before, definitely consider checking them out now for some extra loot. Coming in at number 2, we have rocket riding and bandage riding. Ever since mobility was removed, it's been tough to outrun the storm depending on where you land. Now more than ever, rocket riding is a very viable strategy for outrunning the storm and for rotating. If your duo only has 5 bandages, you might not both be able to make it out of the storm. But if they rocket ride you and then keep the 5 bandages, you'll both make it out with no problem at all. Not only this, but you can also ride bandages as well. The new bandage gun allows you to fly super far and extremely fast without wasting valuable ammo like rockets. You also have no chance of exploding yourself with bandage riding, unlike with rockets as well. Both of these rides are super easy to learn and should be used now more than ever. If you don't know how to bandage ride yet, jump into creative for a few minutes with a friend and you'll have it down in no time. Finally, coming in at number 1, we have a way to get 100 shield in 10 seconds. As you guys all know, at Slurpy Swamps you can destroy the slurp barrels for 10 shield and the semis for 25 shield. The landing spot in general is so good for shield, but that makes it heavily contested. What a lot of people don't know is that you can break these slurp objects with builds of your own to get the shield in a much faster time. So if you land here a lot, here's a route that we found that can give you 100 shield in 10 seconds. This is super helpful to save time while looting, gives you a huge advantage in early game fights, and overall sets you up for the rest of the game. Anyway guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to never miss a Fortnite video or live stream. If you'd like to stay up to date with us or our team 11 Gaming, we'll leave links to all of our socials in the description below. We also wanted to apologize for the lack of uploads recently. Fortnite Season 10 was a really rough spot for the game, and it was super hard for us to find motivation to play. Chapter 2 has been a completely fresh breath of air, and we're ready to start cranking out content with you guys again. We wanted to thank all of you guys for sticking with us during the slow period, and we're 100% back this time. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.